All right, boys and girls, real quick, man. Glyphosate. Have any of you ever heard of that? It is a poison shit. These corporations round up. They spray it on weeds. They use it on your food. Monsanto, Bill Gates. Causes cancer, obviously. All these chemicals and fluorides and all this shit they're putting in your water, chlorine and everything else causes cancer. Go to Walmart. Every single item you buy that you're eating is sprayed and it's got chemicals to make it last on the shelves for freaking 8, 10, 12 months. It's all cancer causing stuff. Well, anyway, get this. Trump appointed Robert Kennedy F. Jr., whoever that guy is, Kennedy, to his government position to, this guy was against poisons and he was against glyphosate, saying it causes cancer, which is true. He's against pharmaceuticals, certain pharmaceuticals. We got to get rid of all this, blah, 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 blah. So Trump puts him in this position. The makers of glyphosate gave Trump a nice big wad of cash. The corporation did, just like Trump pardons all these criminals if their family or somehow these criminals will give cash, 10, 5 million, 2 million, whatever, to the Trump Foundation. Trump will pardon them from going to prison. He's done it over and over and over. So now the corporations are giving Trump money, money, money. So what's Trump do? He approves full production of glyphosate last week. And Kennedy now says he's backing Trump as it's a good thing. Kennedy is backing Trump and saying, yep, it's all good. 2-3 months ago, Kennedy was absolutely against glyphosate, which he should have been. But now he's elected, and this is a good example of these demonic politicians and what they do. They flip-flop. They're going to say one thing to get elected, and then down the road, they'll totally change their mind and go right against what they said. And here's a good example of it. As long as they're getting paycheck, as long as they're making money, they don't give a shit. They'll say something 1 minute and they'll change their mind the next minute. This is how big of liars they are. Okay, guys, it's right in front of your face, man. Okay, so now glyphosate is going into full production again. They're going to start spraying your food. Cancer-causing bullshit. Okay, for weeds and Roundup or whatever they were using it on. I don't know how many people got cancer. There were lawsuits all over the place because of this stuff. But because Trump got a big payoff, it's back in action. And on top of that, I guess that because Trump allows it or signs some bill to allow production of glyphosate, that means that nobody else can sue the corporation that's making it for any kind of cancer or anything else. In other words, it's legal now. So if you get cancer, if it soaks down into the water table and you're drinking it along with the fluoride and the chlorine and all the bullshit they're putting in your water, and you get cancer and they say, well, it's from glyphosate, now you cannot go back and sue them because Trump signed his name on the bill that makes it legal. So therefore the corporations are protected. And they can sell billions and billions and billions of dollars of glyphosate to be used however. Isn't that beautiful? See, now that is your demonic government, Satan, at work, and what they do and how they do it. They flip-flop, they do what the hell they want, whatever brings in the money, the root of all evil, that's how they operate. It's all about money, man. Read the Bible. It's all about the money, the root of all evil. Prostitution, Jeffrey Epstein, it's all about the money, root of all evil. Okay? Money, 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 money. Man, you got to admit, the Bible is right on spot, when it talks about money and what everybody does for that money. Anyway. Peace out. Take care. God bless. Have a great day, guys.